Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Galactic Civilizations for Megastructures and our playthrough as the Phalanoid advance. We have taken a war against the Drath, who were basically on their way out anyway, and it's going fairly well. We're about 50% of the way through a very small war of expansion. I doubt that it'll get to finish before the Drath are out of the game because Drathahir is under siege in 6 turns. And the only real thing that we can attack in 6 turns is it's kind of far away. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we don't get to anything in 6 turns before the Drath lose. Well, actually, their core world, their capital, will move to Cali 1, and then we can maybe take that over. So I think we stay the course. We set a course for Cali 1. Eminence in 2 months for the extra diplomatic bonus that we will need to stop relations from declining and getting into other wars that we don't really want until we're strong enough, because we are not strong enough. That is very clear. We had a cruiser that died to a sniper, a tiny fighter, and that's just not good enough. I know the Phalanoids are bad at war, but god damn, that was embarrassing. All right, we've got the Sanguine Marauders coming in with a trade. They're asking for alliances and cultural assimilation. They're willing to offer me a bunch of Durantium. Now, this is interesting. I would actually like to be able to get out of this screen for a second. And what if I just click done? Can I come back to this offer, or will that end the offer? I'm going to click done, and that does end the offer, which is a shame because that might have been something we wanted to do if we allied ourselves with the Sanguine Marauders here. They are enemies with Strat Nation and the corporate sector. The corporate sector, not very strong. Strat Nation, not very strong. So it would have been a smart alliance, especially in the face of the gray threat. Again, the spiders are also quite strong. So maybe we hit them back up again. Maybe we do trade. We do open borders. We can't even offer them an alliance. But they wanted the tech alliance. That's what they wanted. Well, that's a different story. That's a different story. Now, I don't mind giving away the alliance tech to the AI. And they do have a large amount of Durantium that I could use a lot of. Like 13 Durantium just for alliances. I could get on board with that. It's a worse deal than what we were initially giving. They also wanted cultural assimilation as well. You know, I'm going to give them both cultural outreach, cultural assimilation, and we're going to ask for some other tech that we would prefer to not have to research, like star-based defense grids, which are important. Demonics would be nice. We can probably persuade this and offer a little bit of diplomacy, like 200, and they will accept. This works for me. Top us off with a bit of credits. That makes everybody happy. Yes, we could get an alliance with the Zolotzi. And you know, I do like the Zolotzi. How did we see who they were at war and who they liked and who they didn't like? An alliance, open borders, self-healing armor, vampire module. I kind of want that as well. Quantum pulsar drivers. You got a lot of good tech that you're willing to give us, potentially. We could think about this. We can think about this. Hang on a second. We can get an alliance with the Greys. We can get an alliance with the Spiders. It basically comes down to what sort of victory we want to go for. I don't think we want a military victory. An alliance victory is on the table. If we ally with the 2 strongest and then wipe out all of the weaklings, then we get a nice alliance victory. Then we don't also have to worry about going to war. We could just focus on checking out some of the new stuff. I kind of like that idea. Let's go for it. We'll ally and see what they'll give us. We'll take this trade, just alliances, an alliance, alliances, cultural assimilation for shield enhancements, pulse, cannons, and a bit of cash. That's the deal. We'll accept that. We're now allies with those guys. We will ally with the Greys, give them a research treaty, also offer them alliances. We would like fusion power plants. Is fine for me. Let's get some credits in there as well. You got yourself a deal. We're now allied with the 2 strongest powers. We'll get open borders with you guys. Accept it. We can still get open borders and a cultural alliance. Military research. Sure. Just give me money. Wait, do I have to give you money? I have to give you money. All right, screw it. Just take open borders. Weirdos. And why not? We'll throw in an alliance with the Solazzi as well. When you give us self-healing armor, I would really like self-healing armor. Take alliances. A cultural assimilation. Give me money. Okay. Accept it. Huge. The alliances have been formed. The only people left out are the Altarians. But we can get a non-aggression pact perhaps. They want a lot of money for it, but we throw in alliances. That works a lot. Then we don't have to worry about going to war with the Altarians for a while. Even though they like us, we may be able to ally with them in time. But the fact that we're making allies with people that they potentially don't like means that we could be asking for trouble. Wildland refuge. Land preservation. I don't know what that is. Interesting. Just give me anything. Anything at all. Coil accelerators, maybe asking for a bit too much. What about cash? Just give me cash. It's fine. Just give me cash. Okay. I'm very happy with that round of trading. That's all good stuff. Let's go ahead and move it along. We will pressure the scientists. Send it. Probius. We can't go through. We have a fleet blocking us. The Altarians. Alright. Just wait there until they clear. Now, if Kali does come under siege from the Drath, from somebody else, and we can't get this, then we'll just try to grab some resources from the Drath. This double Durantium over here, very useful, very valuable. LOD contacts you with news. A mining conglomerate has discovered a deposit of crystallized Illyrium. Mine it all now. We lose approval and gain pollution. Now, we'll take our time with that one. We don't need to destroy. There's our very first stealth Skeeto. Let's go ahead and land him there. He can be decommissioned. You're not my active shipyard. They still haven't fixed that where you take over an enemy planet and it has a shipyard and then you're not able to use it. It just sits there and you have to build up a new shipyard. All right, they've cleared our airspace. Let's see what's through this side. A whole new world. So this is where the Sanguine Marauders are. Interesting. Very interesting. Tell me more. I don't see any white stars. Maybe this one over here. Maybe somebody else has built a Dyson Sphere. The AI doesn't seem to have built any Dyson Spheres. We are going to go ahead and run a Galactic Festival. That just means more money in the bank. And we've got a lot of money in the bank. We probably have not as much use for diplomats at the moment. We'll keep it with the Altarians. We're allied with the Zolosti, so that's fine. We can relocate you to Strat Nation. The Sanguine Marauders, I'm still happy that we're going to be gaining relations. That's good. The Spuddies, I don't know what the situation with the Spuddies is. We'll have to check up on that. A Minister of Justice. I don't think we have a crime problem, but it'll always be good to fill out some of these things, like the Empathy Society. I mean, this science team is sort of hurting our manufacturing, which is already suffering, but we really want to get our megastructure stuff done. And I think we will research megastructures next. If you would just kindly auto-explore this entire sector for me, that would be great. Sanguine Marauders are under siege here as well. It's a tough get, Sanguine Marauders. There's my beauty. There she is. How long do we have left? 7 months in the season of Waking, which is manufacturing. The Mothman is coming out in 10 turns. I love it. That's our battleship and probably our biggest fighting force. I think the Durantium processor was going on a different planet. Did you use the Gigamass? You did? Did you? You definitely terraformed, but we didn't lose Gigamass for it. Interesting, because I don't think I can terraform without using Gigamass. So what did you do? We also need to sort this food sortage out. We'll get that done where? You're making housing. I don't know what you're doing there. We will get some food online soon. It's probably not going to be enough. This was Durantium Processor Planet. That's going there. This is taking forever, but okay. We don't need the supply ships from Yadel going there. We would like them landing on Gallius, I think. Yes. Okay, so all of these supply ships go to Gallius. They would like cultural treaty, computing substrates, and a Durantium. They're willing to give us neutron manipulation, foil accelerators, a non-aggression pact. I think this is a no, sir. On this planet, we're at max pop here, and I wouldn't mind having a little bit more. We probably do want to terraform as a decent tile for something, and we'll think about it. I mean, there's lots that we could build. I just don't know what we want to build. Cool, there's Eminence, +2 to diplomacy, diplomatic embassy. It's not such a big deal anymore since we've sort of allied with everybody who's a threat. And I think what we'll do is go ahead and queue up Megastructure Nexi. Let's just get it done. Drath Freehold have been destroyed, unfortunately for the Drath. And this was taken over. Unfortunate indeed, which means all of the Drath holdings are no longer. Is that right? This still seems like it's in the hands of the Drath, but that might change. Where's my fleet? Head down here, see what's up. Now, if we have to be concerned about anything at all at this point, it is Strat Nation. They're really the only people left unaddressed. We're allied with all of the strongest people here. We're quite friendly with most other races, and that just leaves Strat Nation. So maybe that's going to be where we test out some more of these war goals. Yeah, okay, the Altarians picked up all of this, which is unfortunate. We could get out some constructors to pick up some more resources, but I'm not that fussed anymore about resources, to be honest. There's my stealth Skeeto. It tickles me. What do we want to build? We are looking at Gallius Shipyard. I still think it is supply ships for Gallius. War is not looking as likely anymore. The war goals have been removed. There's another stealth ski. So we will still build up some military. That we will. 5 turns on stealth skeetos is fine. Just keep them coming. Keep them coming. We're exiling Morris Ven from our empire. We believe a black market trader and information dealer. However, we're unable to prove it. And he is well liked by our citizens. He is well liked by our citizens as well. We will recruit Morris Ven. Come on board, Morris Ven. Here he is. Good old Morris Ven. He's got a vendetta. He's rude. He's shadowphobic. But we can jam him into a faction. Let's get him into the science team. That's where you live from now on, Morris Ven. And we've got a trade coming in from Strat Nation. Plasma beams they would like. Tech pod hives and an exploration treaty. They're giving us a free trade, fury missiles, and kinetics. Do you know what, Strat? Be my guest. This was a good day indeed. Indeed. Now, what we could do, seeing as we're a bit rich, is go into orbit here and throw up some interesting things, like extra culture points per month to help us get more culture unlocks. A mining hub. The artificial moon interests me. The habitat ring interests me. Let's get an orbital museum. Build one of those. Do we get to see what that looks like? I don't think so. I think once you just build like something in space, we just get the one orbital. I don't see anything else. And even a mining hub potentially. Let's build it. 13 months, eh? We want that to speed up as much as possible. Let's go to all of our science places. We have a couple that do good science. You're only 20 science, really? You do have 42. We could make your people who are intelligent into scientists. There's only the one dude. We would really like more population here. So maybe above this, we can throw up the artificial moon. That's 2.5 gigamass, not the artificial moon, the habitat ring. It is 2.5 gigamass and 250 treasury. We don't have a lot of gigamass left, but I'm going to do it. Because I want to see if we get something cool looking. Is that a habitat ring? What is that? I'm going to say that's a habitat ring. Maybe that's the atmospheric cleanser. Maybe if we destroy the atmospheric cleanser, it'll change. Should we do that for science? Let's do it for science. Destroy it. Okay, so it does change. And that's what a habitat ring looks like. Okay, rebuild me the atmospheric cleanser. For science. So it looks like whatever's in the first slot here is what you get around the planet, which is interesting. And now we have 17 pop. Population isn't changing because we're starving, but that should get fixed fairly soon, and then we can continue to grow this population. Okay. What are you doing, Mr. Supply Ship? You're coming here. Okay, keep it moving. I would like to get through Megastructure Nexi this episode if possible. You guys, we don't really have a purpose for you anymore. So come home and hang out with the rest of our military. We may upgrade you guys to something a little bit like a design that actually works. Because at the moment, these things suck. Boy, do they suck. Holy crap, they suck. Oh my god, it's the cosmic contaminant. Where have you been all this time? Open the trades. Give them open borders. They won't let us do it. We have to go done. Trade proposal. Open borders. Do this. Yes, accept it. Cool. All right, we really need something to do on this planet. And I think, did we not build a possibility engine anywhere as yet? No, we were waiting for this to finish to place down the possibility engine. That's going here. It's a very, very long build. My gosh. All right, this should sort our food problems for the short term. We've got an gigamass to our name. So I don't think we need a diplomatic embassy at this point. We would need antimatter for some of these other things, fusion power plants and what have you. No crime on this planet. We do need housing above Gnosis. I think this is where we had initially intended to build we don't need a recruiting station. Get rid of that. Destroy it. Would love to put another habitat ring, but we don't have the gigamass anymore. Whoops. I think here it's just going to be like a space elevator. The simple space elevator. I don't know how that works, but okay. Okay. Here we could maybe get away with like a hollow theater. Everybody's super happy though. Maybe we just want like a governor's manor. We could use a governor's manor. We could maybe put it here. We don't really need this tile for anything. Let's go ahead and put it there. Read the research. Let's leave it. We will flip Yedel slowly. It's gonna take a while. We want this going to Gallius. Yes. Yes. I don't think we need to give hope at the moment, but what we can do since we're rich is come in here and maximize our science by going all the way down. We'll take the hit, the economic hit for a bit. And you know, this planet, which does science, could also generate wealth for us. It's not bad in terms of wealth output. Slap you in right there. And then maybe a shark tank like there. We can terraform this in time. I don't know. They would like alliance tech. They're going to give me exotic energy, interstellar currencies, and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, go ahead. Approved. Application approved. All right. Gallius shipyard. Let's just full all in on supply ships. Make it happen. Send them over to this planet. No seas or whatever. Supply ships. Send them over to this planet. A nocturnal cycle continues as the season of dreaming begins. We're on to research. Good, that'll speed up megastructures, hopefully. I think that the Altarians are picking a fight with somebody. Here's all of Strat Nation. Still not seeing the AI building any megastructures. No Dyson spheres. Okay, we're back to doing supply ships, I believe. Our stock market is suffering a massive collapse. They want 1,000 treasury for +1 relations. It's not my problem, brother. -5 gross income to all worlds for 25 months. Buddy. All right. Pressure the scientists. Keep it going. I believe we do have an economic starbase down here that maybe we can get like some more science out of. 0G experimentation, for example. Let's go ahead and plug that in. I mean, it's not nothing. We'll take it. Starbase factory. We'll hold on that. Excuse me. We have a proposal for you. In the interest of peace, we would like to hold a cultural exchange. We'll agree to this. Still doesn't subtract from control per month. We're down to 5 months and counting. 90 turns on that possibility engine. Damn. Damn. Time we look at our citizenry here and change anybody who's smart into a scientist. We'll make everybody who's smart a scientist. In fact, we'll just probably make everybody a scientist at this point. It is the season of science after all. It's time to get your nerd on. Become science. Would be good to get you up to quantum physicists. We need the matrix techs for that. Technology. That does hurt how fast the possibility engine comes out, but that's okay. We have to surrender to the great collective minds who be good to us in the past, so it is our wish to give you the remainder of our civilization. Why, thank you. Corporate sector have been destroyed. Oh no. Prepare for righteous conquest, enemies of the sanguine marauders. Wow, I think we just got war declared on us by the sanguine marauders. That was a mistake, sanguine marauders. Let's have a look. We are indeed at war. They do have more military than we do. The Spuddies likewise don't like us a lot. Why is that? Ripe for conquest. Dangerous neighbor, different kinds of life form. Okay. Fuens. Also, the Altarians are starting to hate us. Fuens. All right. Well, let's head over to diplomats. You need to do better work for us, sir. Let's assign you to the Spud Corps Collective. What is the status here on the diplomacy graph with said sanguine marauders? They're at war with Strat Nation, they're at war with us, they're at war with the Spuddies. And I wonder if my allies are interested in taking part in this. Let's have a talk with the Great Collective Minds. They seem to be quite warmongery. Would you be willing to declare war on the Blood Raiders? I'm just curious. I'm putting it out there. What if I give you a culture treaty, culture alliance, and we could just do the thing where we just throw them a bunch of Diplo capital? Let's say something like 2,000. They need a little bit more. What if I persuade you a little bit? And that works. And we can drag the Great Collective Minds into this war, which we will do because I have no ships. I have a few ships. I have very few ships. Change of plan. We've got 2 turns for the Mothman, which is good. We're going to need it. We're going to need a constructor as well, potentially for a military starbase offensively. In fact, let's jump into this shipyard. How fast? How much will it cost us? 700. Yeah, rush that guy out. We need him down here. We got to secure this border a little bit if we can. Whatever military we have, let's scoot from over here. It's not a lot. It's really not a lot. Move you boys over to this shipyard. Do have some ships chilling here. All of you guys relocate. Okay, Stratman would like cultural outreach. He'll give us coils, open borders, warheads, damage reflection. That's a deal, sir. Not a problem for me at all. I would like all of our stuff going to Gallius. Whoops, I guess war wasn't as far away as I thought it was, huh? Let's jump back in here. Crank up the taxes so we're not losing money. That'll do. I don't know if we need to switch to a war stance in terms of our policies just yet. I don't really want to. Not with megastructures being 4 turns away, but let's see what comes through the gates. There's a fleet of 13 and it's 117 fleet power. They've got bombers. They've got hoppers. God damn it. I need to delete this bloody design. Why would I do this? I do it to myself. Every game there's goddamn hoppers. Cloaking device. You sons of... Bad news for us, guys. Bad news for us. Not like this. Not like this. Okay. Okay. Crisis mode engage. Here they come. You have a lot of moves. You can basically get... Let's go here. We have to be 5 away from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like there. Let's have a look at what our fleet can do. I'm not optimistic. U7 ships. Total loss, light casualties. But they have hoppers, which means we need to shoot down their hoppers first before we can do anything. I'm going to reposition this military starbase somewhere like over here. Military me. We want everything. Everything. Fortification module, barrier arrays, starbase defenses, plasma turrets. We want a whole bunch of durantium. We're going to build this thing up to being a disgusting ship killer. Durantium's super expensive. God damn it. All right, whatever. Advanced defenses. We want Omega starbases. We need more Illyrium or Omega. Sell off this Auroras. Don't need it. Hang on to the hypersilicates a little bit. Illyrium, fairly cheap. Give me Omega defenses. Durantium composites. We would like more Illyrium and more Durantium. Sell off a bit more of that. More Illyrium, more Durantium. Let's get disruptor banks. Let's get pulse cannons. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. You live there. What is this? My harvester. We have a stealth Skeeto. Bring him home. What are you? A cruiser? Bring him home. Are you stuck? You're stuck for today. Okay, we'll try tomorrow. They have a move of 15. What are they likely to do with their 15 moves? They're going to kill my Dyson Sphere. They're going to kill my Dyson Sphere. If they kill my Dyson Sphere, I can't build another one because I don't have the Gigamass. Will they kill my Dyson Sphere? I feel like the answer is yes. I mean, it has some defense. It's got armor. It's got some armor. That's about it. It's got 100 HP. That's not a lot. It's got 100 shield strength, 50 armor, and some light weaponry. I don't think it's enough. Yikes. This economic starbase is dead. They can siege with this fleet, which would be a ball ache to deal with. This is terrible. This is actually terrible. The run is over. The run is lost. Okay, they're not going for the Dyson Sphere. The Cosmic Contaminant to build the Centurion Emporium Galactic achievement. Happy days. Where are they going? Maybe they're not coming for us. Maybe they're going after the Greys? Maybe we just watch them pass and wave. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we just say... goodbye. Eject all our ships. What's our chances of taking a fight here? Total loss. Total loss. How long until the Mothman pops? Next turn. If they blow up this shipyard before the Mothman pops, what's our missiles doing? 0 to 5? What a joke. All right, we hope and pray. We hope and pray. We hope and pray. We'll ask them to go after these. Look at these tasty supply ships. Here comes the Grey Fleet, though. They did not hesitate on that. Can you come out now? Nope. You're still stuck in there? Okay. Oh, those are Altarians. No, they're sieging my planet. 5 months. 5 months? Maybe the Mothman changes everything. Maybe the Mothman changes everything. Alright, EU. Pilot the Mothman. The problem is the damn hoppers, guys. The problem is the damn hoppers. Alright, first let's add in the mosquitoes. They go in. We have space for a few more ships. We have space for all of our ships. That's the best we got. Let's light them up with some missiles. We gotta whittle down the hoppers because we can't lift the siege until the hoppers are dead. This does 0 to 7. That is so pathetic. What about this? 0 to 31 on the missiles. All right, we kill the thing. That's good news. We hold here. We need all hands on deck. Brother. If we can kill off the hoppers fast enough, we may be able to fight the rest of this. But we need to kill the hoppers in 5 turns. Unless the Greys can lift the siege for us. But let's not bank too much on that. We do have a shipyard free. What can you produce for me quickly? Not a lot. Not a lot. Guys, this is bad. This is really bad. These cruisers suck. What are you guys packing? Some kinetics, some missiles, some beams. E-web repair, that's okay. Decent evasion. Ironside resonance emitter. Why? 2 barrier fields. I mean, send it. 9 turns. Don't send it. Give me burning starlights. More mosquitoes. Stealth mosquitoes. We would need Alarium and Promethium and Jesus. You know what? If this fleet can't do it, that's fine. That's fine. We do have mega structures coming up in 1 turn. I just don't know if we can hold. We're going to have to actually do something here to help boost our chances. Prototype defenses isn't do it. We need offense. Shipyard stimulus. We're taking out free media. We're going with shipyard stimulus. Hopefully that can help speed up some ships. We need anything. We can get out unclassified tiny ships with no offense. Our fighters in 2 turns make it happen. Just get out some fighters. Just get out something. Anything. Anything. It can't go down like this. It cannot. A warmonger sweet hair would be nice. We got Gigamass from something. Where did we get Gigamass from? Too many turns to build it though. We don't need the housing here anymore. But what would we build? Just more, you know, just give me manufacturing districts. Rank them out. We'll put down a solar farm to reduce pollution. It does give bonuses to manufacturing, so it does take a while to build. Get rid of that. Throw the solar farm down here. It's not much, but we'll do it. 5 months, huh? All right, guys. Buckle down. Let's see what the Greys do. Let's see what this fleet does. Crimson Star Union have been destroyed. Rip. There goes our harvester. Don't need it. That probably siege this planet as well. Holy. That's 1 month on Gallius. The Greys to the rescue. They did some damage, but they can't beat the hoppers, bro. Nothing can beat the hoppers. Megastructure Nexi is done, giving us access to Gigamass coils, Grav Mass, Grav Pulse, alloys, manifolds, all the Gigamass stuff. Choose a new tech. What is the next Gigamass thing? 13 turns? As much as I would like to beeline that, we actually need like shield regeneration, beam capacitation. That's 8 turns. Photonic warheads gets us malaria X warheads. Those aren't bad. Missile attack of 15, whereas the gluon is a beam attack of 8. Yeah, give me photonic warheads. Like, they're gonna try. It's not over. It's not over. The Greys will help us. How many hoppers here? 4. How many hoppers here? 4. This is doomed. We can't save this planet, but we can retake it. So let's focus on lifting this siege, which is doable. Hit it with the missiles. Move you boys over. Hit him with some missiles. 0 to 31. Should be enough to take out another hopper. Down to 3 hoppers. How much HP does a hopper have? 26. 28. Yeah, we need a full volley every time. Still a total loss, but that's because of the damn hoppers, man. Build up a fleet if you can. We are starving because our food producing world is under the sword, and we're gonna lose it, which means we're gonna have food problems, which translates to happiness problems. Least of my concerns at the moment. Big concern is whether or not we can stop the hoppers from wiping my game. Alright, I've decided that the hoppers have to go. They're cute and they're funny and all for a while, but the fact is they do ruin my games and tilt the balance in favor of whichever AI has them, since I myself have resolved never to use them. I mean, it does look like the Altarians are trying to get a piece of this action. That's another faction that we can't fight. We were a little bit brash. Let's offer them an alliance. We'll give them cultural outreach, stellar immigration. What do we need that's going to help us out in this war? Resources, like stuff. but they're not going to give it to us. What about shield regeneration? That helps. We're doing photonic warheads. Give me your assault shuttles and some cash. You got yourself a deal. Welcome to the Alliance. Help me. I should have checked if they were at war. I didn't even see what the Spuddies were offering there because I'm like all over the shop, hard panic mode. But okay, so the Sanguine Marauders are at war with the Spuddies, Strat Nation, the Altarians, and myself, and the Great Collective Minds. They are sieging my worlds, but they've got other problems. The Altarians are all up in their face. So if we can just hold out for long enough and the Greys will intervene, we should be fine. I mean, it wouldn't be one of my Galciv playthroughs without a little bit of drama, huh? Rip Gallius. Did they orbital? They probably, oh, they did propaganda as well. I guess that's good. It'll keep all of its population, all of its infrastructure for when I do take it back, and I will take it back. We just conquered one of your planets. And you've made a fatal mistake. Alright, they're down to the 3 hoppers. Never mind. They've abandoned. The Sanguine Marauders have been destroyed. Falano Advance, even though we like you, we don't like the military buildup that we're seeing. You need to trust us, friend Strat. I hope for your sake that our trust isn't misplaced. It kind of sounds like me. Let's move it forward. What happened here? Strat Nation just came in and sniped the planet. Huh? I think Strat Nation took over all of the planets in like one turn. I didn't notice their homeworld being under siege. So why did they tap out? Why did it all go to Strat? There's even another system. Excuse me, where does this go? What the? Probe, where are you? Where's my probe? Probe, you're on the wrong side of this. Is a get over there. What the hell? Where does this go? What is on? What? It goes to the Galactic Center, but why? Alright, well, that was an interesting turn of events. So where does that leave us on the diplomatic stage? Well, the Spuddies still hate us. Like, really hate us. Let's have a look at the diplomatic graph. The Spuddies are at war with the Greys and the Zolotzis. We don't really have to worry about them. Even though they have a lot of ships, the Greys are still very strong. And the Zolotzi, not very. So they'll probably lose that fight, but it's not my concern. We got more tech from the mega structures. The food situation is atrocious, but once Gallius flips back, we should be fine. But what do we do with all that that tech? What do we do with this ring world? One small step. Construct the stellar nexus. Okay, how does one construct the stellar nexus? Back into the shipyard. Cancel. We're back on a stellar architect, I think. Capable of building megastructures sent to a location with a suitable star or black hole. Alright, to the front of the queue with you. What the hell just happened, guys? Alright, get off of photonic warheads. Stand down. Everybody stand down. Crisis averted. Advanced stellar nexus. I would like to build a... whatever the next thing that we have to build. This unlocks stellar gateways, open gateways, a loyalty engine, astral forge, astral mirror, Orion's gaze, all sorts of things. Let's have a quick read up in the tech tree as to what some of the stuff we just researched was, because I have no idea. So we got access to the Stellar Nexus. Yes? Stellar Nexus unlocked. We build that, and presumably we build stuff on the Stellar Nexus. So this gives us extra beam attack. Probably all military stuff, armor and things like that. Transport vehicles. Drastically enhances a ship's conquest rating by 50%. Find nascent garden. Adds farming growth pop cap. Liberated from the whims of atmospheric changes, our advanced nurseries harness the sun's energy to nourish our entire empire. Okay. 15 gigamass. Focus origin. We need a way to get more gigamass. Trust engine. Loyalty minus leader. All sorts of stuff. Stellar smithy. I feel like these are upgrades to some of the other things that we've gotten already. Energy consumption 10. Daybreak engine. Cosmic courthouse. A colossal market. A stellar retreat. Proto lens. Influence. Lots of influence growth. Core authority. Stratus cycler. Removes pollution. Lots of approval. Where do we build this? Do we build these? We have to build these on the Nexus. So the purpose of building the Dyson Sphere is just to give us the electricity to mount a lot of these things. But where do we get more gigamass? Because if we're out of gigamass, then this is a very, very precious and valuable resource that when you harvest them as quickly as possible, at least on Godlike, because you've seen how fast the AI got it. We got like 3 planets worth of gigamass. We could have gotten more. We lost the harvester to pirates. But if there's no other way than getting it from dead planets, and within the first 30 turns, all of the dead planets are hoovered up, then it severely limits the kind of megastructures that you can build, especially when just building the Dyson sphere itself, which outside of giving you a bunch of electricity, the energy generation, doesn't do anything else for you. It feels like you should be able to use that energy to make some more gigamass, but that is not the case. Well, it's interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Surely. Well, I was a bit touch and go there for a minute. I still don't know what we're doing with this planet. I think it would be a good idea to have like a project that you can run that rids you of a tile and you get some gigamass out of it. Like you just convert part of your living planet into gigamass. That would be good. But maybe there's something else in the tech tree with the megastructures that actually gets us there. We get habitable rings. The ring world will be unlocked at that point. That's a very interesting one to check out. Nexus Mastery. All of these seem just like upgrades to, like, the subspace lens is an upgrade of the astral lens, which is an upgrade of the proto lens. But I don't see anything else that gets you more gigamass. So very valuable resource. And it seems like the AI didn't hang on to any of it. Like if we go into the people that are left, if we can able to see some trades. Yep, 0 gigamass for you. None left here. Literally 0. I guess those guys didn't harvest any. Zalotzi didn't get any, or it's all been spent. So that's rough. That's rough. We did lose our harvester. Maybe there's another way you can harvest things for gigamass, but I don't think so. It's not like you can harvest asteroids. All the poor remains of planets now being mined. They do yield 0.2, and these give 0.25 per. Probably not worth building a asteroid miner just to mine one small asteroid patch, but maybe it is. I'll have to experiment with that, but damn. You'd also think you could find gigamass from black holes. Maybe that's a thing that can happen. Anyway, all speculation. We'll find out as we continue to play. But thank you all very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe as we continue on this journey. I'm so curious to know what happens when you fly to the center of the galaxy here. Maybe there's a place that you can farm gigamass. Maybe it's just like tons of dead planets that you can farm up. That would be nice. More speculation. We'll find out in a future episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. We will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.